Bust down rolling for the hell of it. It's my time to shine, spotlights is my element. Fuck a plain Jane, don't insult my intelligence. I don't plan on selling it, so I don't see the relevance. You niggas having pawn shop nightmares. I'm light years ahead of niggas, even on a light year. Dom Perignon stain the laces of my night ears. Born poor, but I'ma die rich, nigga, life's fair.
We've had people come on the show, give a great interview, get super comfortable with us. Oh, Jesus Christ, I'm not asking. Get super comfortable with us, say some shit that you say when you're comfortable, only to turn around and have their publicist say, yo, you need to edit that out.
Yeah, I've had that happen.
You know why that annoys me? Because a month from now, they'll go to a completely different platform
and still
say the exact same shit. Yeah. And we took an L because we
That happened the other night.
Mm-hmm.
That happened the other night. I'm not going to say no names or who it was, but
I wasn't there.
We were asked. You wasn't there. And we were asked, yo, can you da-da-da? I'm like, no.
No, you got to understand, there's a 72-hour grace period that you have to have.
Yeah.
Where if the publicist is contacting you, you do not respond for 72 hours until you do what you need to do with that footage. Because sometimes the publicists, and God bless them, because they're out there, doing good work for good people. But then there's some of them who have their own perception of how things are going to look and how it's going to play out. And they'll jump the gun and speak as though they're that person. Or, he doesn't want it when he don't even know that.
Yeah, sometimes the publicist says something that the person, like, they'll tell you don't ask something in an interview. And the person has no idea that
they're saying that. Yeah.
And you're like, I always told them, and they're like, no, that's fine. Go ahead. I want to talk about it.
Yeah. That's happened a million times.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's because sometimes the publicist knows better than the artist. You're about to get
and
yourself
sometimes
in trouble.
they don't.
You're going to answer this question and get
And
yourself
sometimes
in
they
trouble.
don't.
You shut the fuck
I'm agree with you.
And sometimes they do.
No, it's there's no right. You know what I mean? There's no right answer. Like if I'm a publicist and I can see what's coming and you can't, and I'm trying to, bro, don't trust me, don't. And all you think is, I don't give a fuck. Ain't nothing gonna happen. Ain't nothing gonna happen. And then when it happens. The problem is when it happens, the first thing the artist does is look at the publicist and go like, yo, your whole job was to protect me. Yo, you fucking fired.
That's bullshit.
And now it's like,
that's bullshit. I don't believe in none of that because
no, it's not.
Everything in this life, everything that we can odor at in fucking society and look at it and be like, oh shit, how we do it? It came from us sharing information.
None of
so
that.
the more that we hold information, the more that we hide things, the more we create these walls of what's right and what's wrong. And if we all just spoke freely about shit, then it wouldn't be an issue.
That's easy for you to say when you're not on the other side of the consequences of that truth.
What's the consequences?
Dwight Howard is going through his consequences right now of the truth. If it's his truth, if it's even his truth, it's easy to make decisions for somebody else's shit.
Right.
Like when you don't have to walk in those shoes after that fact comes out. Motherfucker, just say it. Why are you being such a pussy? It's your truth. Living your truth. And then as soon as you do, none of those people are around when the consequences start popping off. When that publicist gets fired for not protecting the artist from saying the shit that I told you not to say,
like
and they get whatever it is, because artists are fickle. Artists get pissed off. Yo, I'm in trouble. The comment section is flaming me. Why didn't you stop?
Notions.
Why didn't you stop me from saying that? Yo, you fired. Now I'm out of a job because your ass didn't want to listen. And I told you not to say that shit.
But then you're out of a job for working with somebody that don't know.
The bill collector don't give a fuck about that, bro. Like you really have to look at the bigger picture.
Yeah, I think it's important
I'm trying to put food on the table.
Realistic.
You worried about
certain things are gonna come out anyway. The best way to control the narrative is for you to say it first.
Right.
Before it comes out. That's how you really control the narrative. And I've learned that by watching many things happen. Whoever speaks first is the person that people believe the most.
Right.
So if you say something first before it comes out, people are like, yo, he already talked about this. He already said this. Mm-hmm. So, and that's how people control a narrative. He already told us X, Y, and Z was about to happen. So I believe it. Oh, this is just what happened because he said this was going to happen. Mm-hmm. And so I do think there's a way that people, if you have a good publicist and they know it's about to hit the fan, they can tell you how to handle it. So it makes it seem like you're the person that is the authority on something and that people believe what you have to say if you can spin it the right way and say it first.
And listen to what you're being told. Recognize that a publicist it doesn't help them for you to fail. Doesn't help them for you to get fucked up in the game and can't afford to keep them on anymore. That doesn't help them. Don't pay off for you to be fucked up.
Going viral don't always make money.
Then there's that part. You get wild attention and no bread. Like, bro.
Like, how can we spin this? How can you spin it?
Right. Sitting around the strategy groups.
How can we make
market
this make
research
sense?
groups?
I wouldn't have to spin it if you just shut
Nah,
the
but
fuck
like,
up.
honestly, like even like, and just to bring it back to my VH1 thing with Jennifer, but the way we spin it, she put it on social media, got scammed. I said, yo, let's do a documentary about it. Mad people hitting you up, hitting me up, and let's interview them and let's put it together and let's sell the show. And we did. There's always a way that you can, there's always a way that you can figure out, like, how do we make this bad situation into a good one?
Right.
Or a
People are
better
so
one?
interested in it. Let's create a whole story.
Just be smart enough to
Even,
listen.
you talked about Dwight Howard. Listen, if he was to be like, I'm going to put out my own
story
and monetize it.
It's my OnlyFans.
OnlyFans, he's going to be lit.
Nasty work.
Yep.
How you feel about men having OnlyFans?
How do I feel about men having OnlyFans? Yeah. I mean, get your money.
Are you a supporter?
I'm not subscribed to anybody's OnlyFans. So am I a financial supporter? No, but I'm a supporter of anybody getting to the money legally the way that they can. So if you have an OnlyFans, you better go all the way with that shit and make some money, be able to buy properties and do whatever it is that you need to do, pay your taxes. And that way I looked at like Charlie Sheen and Denise Richards, right? Their daughter has an OnlyFans. So at first, Charlie Sheen was so mad about it.
Right.
But then she bought a house, bought a car, now he's like, okay, shout out to my daughter.
Why does that make it okay? I don't understand it.
Because they're not taking care of her no more? That's why.
No,
it makes it okay.
because if you're doing smart things with your money and there's there's a reason why you're doing something, it makes sense. If you're just doing something all willy-nilly and you don't have a plan, then I don't understand it. I'm okay with people doing things with a plan. You know, in my look at Bad Baby, like she did her OnlyFans and made like 50 million. She made 30-something million the first year that I don't know what's on her OnlyFans. Yeah. Right. But she made $38 million. I don't think that her family is like, you're a disgrace. They're probably.
You'd be surprised.
I mean, I don't know.
Depends on what she's promoting on the page.
I don't know what's on her page.
Some people got only fan pages and they promote their music. They promote.
Yeah, because OnlyFans does not equate to I'm naked and having sex.
Right. True.
That's what most people think, and that's why people are making a lot of money because people.
But is that a scam?
I'm gonna sign up to this and I'm gonna get to see all the shit.
No, but look, you subscribe to something, got the money. Listen, so you're out of $18. You know what I'm saying? It's not the biggest deal in the world, and now whatever. But my whole thing is like, OnlyFans does not mean you're having sex and you're naked.
Right.
If you have an OnlyFans and you're able to monetize that in the way that certain people are and do positive things with that money for yourself and plan in that way, it makes sense. Now, if you have an OnlyFans, you naked having sex and just buying Birkins, you know, that's different.
The greatest feeling in the world was holding my own gun. I'm hypertensive, but all my decisions been wholesome. My independence had me flipping on siblings I stole from. Said I'm just big and loud. Well, half a pound is my silent treatment. I punched out plugs I could have stopped from eating. Jackie Gleason on the TV while his mama sleeping. That plate was made, or he got that chick filleted like she Polynesian.
The fucking niggas do to me though. So I stand there blinded while my jewelry glow.
That's all it is. You just do the math.